Guys, just making this video for a couple of reasons. Just want to talk about the car a little bit. I got a friend wanted to hear the idle, so that's the first thing I'm going to do right now is just film the idle of the new motor. There you go. Oh shit, got my license plate in, whatever, it's not a big deal. Ha. There you go. Alright, yeah, so that's the idle of the RSX. Yeah, so basically what I want to talk about is my setup and the power that I made with it. So yeah, a lot of people are on the internet saying, oh, your numbers are low, you only made 245. I've seen a lot of people make 260 on that setup, all this kind of bullshit, you know? Okay, so this is what I want to say. For the first thing I want to say is, most K24, K20s, stock block K24, TSX internals, obviously, K20 head, stock K20 head, stock ports, stage 2 cams, most of them make around 255 horsepower. That is the average, right? That's the average. All right, go out there, go do your research if you don't believe me. Yeah, you got the occasional 260. Okay, yeah. But this is the thing. This base model right here, yeah, I'm gonna call it a base model, and I'm gonna tell you why. Okay? Everybody say, oh, you're not a base no more, la 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 la. Okay, yeah, in terms of liters, I'm not. But I'm still a low compression motor. I'm using a K24 Z1. You guys don't know the compression of that motor? Go look it up. Go find out. It's lower than the K20A3, just so you know. Lower compression than the K20A3, that's right. Okay? So if people are calling me that, oh, I'm not a base anymore because I have a 2.4 liter. Motherfucker, yo. My shit is still a fucking base. I got a low compression motor up in this shit. Okay, so shut the fuck up. Alright, so now I got that out the way. So now with the low compression motor, K24 Z1 for K20 head, Type S head by the way, 0204 head, I made 245 horsepower at 8,400 RPMs. Don't tell me to lower my rev limiter, people, guys. Like, my rev limiter, I mean, yeah, it's high for K24. I got a Type S oil pump. I mean, honestly, it's all about the tuner. The tuner is what makes shit reliable, and that's a fact. Okay? Alright. So I'm making 245 horsepower. The average TSX motor with a Type S head makes around 255. 10 horsepower less. But this is when the magic starts. My motor makes 191 foot-pound torque. 191 foot-pound torque. Most people with the TSX block, Type S head, how much torque do they make? This is the funny part. Most of them make less torque than me. I've seen only a few builds. Very few builds make 191 foot-pound torque on a stock port and polished head, like stock ports and all that shit. Very few. Most of them average around 185 foot-pound, and that's the truth, whether you want to believe it or not. Occasionally you have the people that make 191 foot-pound torque, and then you have people make 200 foot-pound torque. But the people that make 200 foot-pound torque usually have stage 3 cams or better. My car is only using a stage 2 cam. Sorry about that, guys. I'm a little sick. So yeah, that's the story of my car. I mean, some people are not gonna like this video, some people are, but that's just the way it is. It's a low compression K24 block, Type S head, stage 2 cams. I can't tell my whole setup. I mean, there's a lot of you guys out there that know my setup. You can share it if you want. I'm not gonna get mad. I personally don't like talking about it, like, you know, in videos and shit. It takes so much time. But yeah, it's definitely full bolt-ons and cams, obviously. Stock block. And yeah, so 245 horsepower, 191 foot-pound torque. And yeah, I mean, honestly, for a low compression motor, I mean, you're gonna tell me my car is making low numbers, and I don't know what the hell's wrong with you, to be honest. I mean, mean, what's fucking 10 horsepower, you know? What's really 10 horsepower? I mean, let's compare this to a K20 now. A K20 motor, my friend's K20, I don't know, a lot of you guys know who he is, Styles, Joel, you know who he is. His K20 RSX with Preinto Stage 2 cams. He makes 235 horsepower. 235 horsepower. And that's on a high compression K20 motor. I mean, not like build, you know, stock compression, but higher compression than my motor. So yeah, I mean, compression obviously gives you more horsepower, but that's not the end all be all. I mean, if I was to go high compression on my motor, I would probably make in the upwards of 265 horsepower most likely, and I'll probably be making 200 torque. I mean, that's just an estimate. I wouldn't really know unless I did it. I mean, I would definitely have to change my bolt-ons because I'm not the kind of guy that, you know, runs any bolt-ons. You know, I like to match everything, make sure everything is where, you know, you gotta use the right stuff. You know, you can't just throw any bolt-on and expect the car to be fast. You can't throw any header on and expect the car to be fast. You know, there's science behind all these builds. You know, you want to believe it or not. You know, I mean, you gotta pick the right intake, the right header, the right intake manifold to make the right power on the right motor, you know, and the right set of cams and the right compression. You know, there's more to it. It's not just slap things together and there you go, you make power. There's a lot to go to it. You know, it's not that simple. You know, that's why a lot of cars that have custom bolt-ons make a shit ton of power, because they make their bolt-ons to complement their motor setup, you know, in terms of camshaft and compression and all that bullshit. But yeah, I mean, if you guys have any questions, you know, want me to answer anything else on a video, or, you know, IG or whatever, just let me know. You know, I'll be more than happy to, you know, answer some stuff. I know the video is kind of long, 7 minutes for me just talking bullshit. But, you know, I just get a lot of these questions, man, and it's hard. It's getting a little hard to keep up with it. It's not that I don't like answering you guys. I love to help everyone. You know, the people that I talk to all the time, they know, they can vouch for me that, you know, I'm always helping people, you know, with their builds, especially base model guys. You know, I'm always having a whole bunch of base model guys hitting me up like, oh, how do you make a base fast? And, you know, I'll take my time and I'll help them out, and I love to, you know. But, you know, this video is more about just talking about my, you know, my personal setup, about the power I make, and that's it. You know, I just, you know, kind of get annoyed sometimes about people bashing on my setup because I only make 245 horsepower on the K24 motor. And I know I'm moving around a lot. You might be getting dizzy. I mean, you can just scroll the video down if you got dizzy. I know it's 7 minutes in already, but yeah, it's just it's a little cold out here. I'm in Connecticut. Obviously, you guys saw my Connecticut plates. But yeah, it's fucking cold out here, so I'm just moving around the car just to stay a little warm. But yeah, I mean, if you guys think I could have made more power on a low compression motor, yo, please tell me. I mean, I definitely want to hear your opinion and why and how I can do it. You know, I mean, I think I can make a little bit more horsepower too, to be honest, because my intake is a little restrictive. I'm actually working on that. I'm building a custom intake. I'm gonna get it on soon, and I know I have a restrictive header too, so I know I have some power to be made. But this is the catch. I want to make a little bit more horsepower, but retain that torque. You know, because it's a known fact. You know, you go bigger exhaust piping, you can end up losing torque. So I'm not trying to go crazy with the exhaust and then end up losing, you know, that back pressure. You know, losing that torque. You know, I mean, honestly, what's the point of having a K24 if you don't have that torque? You know, and that's what it's all about, right? I mean, 191 foot-pound torque. This shit fucking flies off the hole. You know, get that 60 foot, give you a good quarter mile. But I'm trying to figure out if I can make more horsepower. My goal with this low compression motor is to make 255. I want to match the average of what a TSX block does with a stock K24 Z1 motor, low compression. I want to show you guys that, you know, sometimes you guys aren't making the best of what you already have, and you're spending all this money, unnecessary money, going 12.5 to 1 compression. You know, I mean, a 12.5 to 1 compression is a little overboard. I mean, that's definitely going to get you well over 260 horsepower, but with stage 2 cams. But you know, like, you know, everyone is doing some crazy shit, you know. And you know, I see it all the time on turbo builds, all the time. You know, they got all this overbuilt stuff and making 400 horsepower. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Why you spend so much money, you know, buy all these parts? I mean, your car can make easily 800, 900 horsepower, and you have that shit restricted to 400 horsepower. What the fuck is the point? Just build your car right. Build your car to make that 400 horsepower properly, and it'll be faster than having a setup that's meant for 900 horsepower, but tuning it to make 400 horsepower. That shit makes absolutely no sense. So that's basically what I'm doing here. I'm taking something that it's lower compression, yes, but get more out of it. You know, I'm pulling more out of that motor. That motor is just, I mean, it might not last as long as a TSX block per se. I mean, probably last a little shorter. But the engine is gonna perform very well. You know, it's you know, when you have, like, for example, if you have a 12.5 to 1 compression block, and then you know you're on stock cams, what's the fucking point? You know, that's just stupid. You know, you're gonna have high lift cams to complement that, you know, and make it worth it. You know, you could see the true potential of that motor, and that's basically what I'm doing. I'm gonna show you guys the true potential of a low compression motor. I think I've already done that by hitting 245 horsepower and 191 foot-pound torque. But I'm gonna try to take it to the next level. You know, I already have my custom intake I'm building. I'm gonna start doing custom parts, and just want to show you guys what I can do. You know, I want these base model guys to realize that just because your motor is low compression doesn't mean you're not gonna make horsepower. You know, there's more to that to making horsepower, you know. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a long one, 11 minutes, almost 12 minutes, 12 minutes now. 12-minute long video. But yeah, I mean, it's just more of a rant video, guys. I mean, sorry if I wasted your time if you didn't enjoy the video. I don't even know if I'm gonna post this, to be honest, because it's kind of long. But we'll see. I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna review the video and see if I like it. You know, because I'm just talking a lot of fucking shit, and some people are not gonna like me anymore, but I don't give a fuck, to be honest. I mean, I'm all about having fun. You know, if you know me personally, you know me in real life, you know I like joking around all the time, and, you know, all that kind of shit. Love having fun. You know, I'm not much of a shit talker. You know, I mean, I do talk shit sometimes. I mean, who doesn't when they have a nice car they enjoy? But you know, I never like taking anything to the heart. You know, I don't like shitting on nobody directly. You know, it's not fair. You know, I mean, even though people shit on me all the time, but I don't give a fuck. You know, I'm just here. You know, I just want to explain to you guys that my car is not making low numbers. My car is making good numbers, and that's just the way it is. I mean, if you think my car should have been making more numbers, like a higher number, then let me know, and let me know why. Don't just say, oh, your car is slow as a piece of shit, K24 making 245 horsepower, what the fuck. Don't just say that in the comments, man. That's the kind of shit that gets me mad. It gets me upset, because you're not justifying your opinion. I mean, if you want to say it like that, but then also say why, then whatever. I'm not going to get mad at you for, you know, I mean, it's freedom of fucking speech. You can talk to me however you want. I'm not going to get mad at you, but give me a reason of why my car should be making more horsepower, you know? You know, but think about it, man. You know, I got a low compression motor, you know. It is Type S head, it is stage 2 cams. I am revving to 8400. But, hey guys, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you. Have a good day.